Dear Master Nagendra Shri, there is a question from Ranjana Sharma. She says, Dear Nagendra Shri, I have something to ask you. There is an extraordinary beauty in seeing things as they are. Regards. प्रिय नगेंद्र श्री, मुझे आपसे कुछ पूछना है। समस्त को तथाथा की अवस्था में देखने में अपूर्व सौंदर्य है। शुभकामनाएं।
Beloved Ranjana, now your question, but it is not a question, it is a statement that there is an extraordinary beauty in seeing things as they are. First, you must learn how to ask a question, and the question should come from your being, from your life you live. The daily life you lead, from there your question should come, not repeating somebody's word. Otherwise, my answer cannot change you because it is not your question. And putting right question is the beginning of right meditation. It is part of original meditation. One should start questioning everything. The way you live, the way you talk, the way you eat, the way you behave with others. And why do you live in contradiction? Why do you live in duality? Say one thing and do totally the opposite what you say and feel totally differently. And always contradicting your life by partial behavior. So how you can understand this statement that there is an extraordinary beauty when you see things as they are? How do you know it? That there is beauty if you see things as they are. You don't know, so from where you have put this statement from somebody else? This statement, whosoever has given, is full of wisdom and has a reality in it. Because when you see things as they are, when you do not mix your subjective factors, subjective contents to the reality what is, then you see the things in their originality, not through your preconditioned ideas to see the things. You understand what I mean? you see the things through already your accumulated knowledge about the things. For example, when you see your husband, through your previous knowledge you have gathered about him, as pictures about him, as imagination about him, through it is called knowledge. When you see your husband or your wife or your friends or your child, your son or daughter, when you see through your knowledge, do you really see reality as things are? Because your knowledge comes between you and the thing you watch, you observe. So this knowledge distorts the perception and seeing. You cannot see then. So you don't see then things as they are. You see things as they should be according to your knowledge. You understand? That's why when you see the things according to your previous imagination, then there is no beauty. Because beauty is in seeing the things without disturbing the original form of the things. You understand? Therefore, you must first learn how to ask the question. Why can't you ask a simple question? I have to ask for you now. You should ask this question, what you have written, that why we can't see the things as they are, why we see according to our own ideology, according to what you want to see. For example, when you're watching a tree or moon or sun, at that time when your thoughts are filled your brain, the words covered up, can you see it? You don't see. Your eyes are open and watching, looking at the tree, but your capacity of watching, observing is not there. You are not there. So how you can see the things as they are? It is a very big art of seeing, It is not normal thing. A person who can do that, he is free from illusions. His real life begins then. Then you have very strong foundation and the original meditation starts in your life then, not before. When you start seeing the things as they are, you create a very strong foundation. In this foundation, original meditation takes birth. Then you change radically. It doesn't take much time then. You immediately change. It sounds simple, but it's very arduous, very hard work. And very few people can do it. You can talk great deal of that. But to implement it in your life is it is the real sadhana actually, that it is an extraordinary beauty to seeing the things as they are. not only extraordinary beauty, but you can see reality of the things as they are. Then you will first time have real contact with these things. The moment you see things as they are, things means around you, what is happening in your life, your relationship, your exchange of words and thoughts, your habits, food, your desires, your demands, your sexual appetite. All you can see as they are. It's very, very painful as well. It's not so easy. But it is possible. And there's no other way. Unless you see things as they are, you cannot change. You can do everything. You can do thousands and millions of year meditation, but it won't change you until you realize things as they are. That's why I'm answering you, because you must learn to see and observe and watch things as they are, because your judgment distorts the things as they are. Then you bring the things what they should be. You are always fighting and living in conflict between what is and what should be, right? What is your miserable life, your conflict, your confusions, your sorrow, your greed, your fear, and your contradictive life. This is what you are. This is what is. And because these things make you pain, so you escaped and you create what should be. There should be God, happiness, beauty. You create something which does not exist, And it is called what should be. What should be is illusion. What is reality. And when you see reality, then watching this reality, what you are, what is, gets transformed. You become a new human beings. Then what comes, you don't know. You should wait for it, what can come. You cannot say what it will be beauty or truth, or otherwise it will become again what should be, You cannot project from what is to what should be. You should remain inside what is. And what is that I told you. So this statement, this question, it is not a question, as I told you. You should learn the questioning, Don't take somebody's words. I already told you that in this platform, do not put somebody's second-hand words. It doesn't matter who has said it. I have said or Buddha has said it. It won't change you. If you use the mighty teachers, the illuminated ones' words, it won't change you. You should use yours. Yeah? If you quote somebody's word, that there is an extraordinary beauty in seeing the things as they are. It is not your experience. It is not your life. You are not living it. You have to live it. It is possible that you can live it if you put your all energy, all your passion, all your vital interest. It is it demands tremendous energy and observation, listening, everything. It is not so just superficial things. You want beauty in your life, but you do totally opposite to the beauty. You do always ugly things. For example, you should be honest, very, very honest, brutally honest. Brutally honest means that totally very much you can face to face yourself, and you say, then you should question where you are standing, right? Not you should question what you are not. Then it will not change you. Right? It is like that. If a person is suffering from a certain disease, then he goes to the doctor or the healer. He will say exactly what he's suffering from. He won't say that he's very healthy. Otherwise, why he should go to doctor? He will exactly say to doctor that there is much pain and I'm suffering from this and this. Then something can be done. Some prescription, some right diagnosis can be found out. Right? Similarly, if you feel your consciousness where you are standing, and you are standing in, of course, in your daily life conflict as every human being. From there you should put the question. So you question, I have to ask. I will teach you now how to ask now this question. You should ask me that why we do not see the things as they are. This will be the right question, right? Why we do not see things as they are in this world, why we always want to see which things are not, why we create this duality and why we create so much conflict between what is and what should be. This should be your question. But why it is not coming from you? Because you don't live seriously, you don't take your life in depth, you living at the level of entertainment and superficially, and you are so satisfied and content with material things. You don't dive deeply in your consciousness where you are. Why your life has become as it is now, such shallow and senseless and full of sorrow. And you should ask questions every day, every morning, then your brain will always be young, fresh. And this is the cleaning of brain. Einstein, the great scientist ever happened on this planet, was an original scientist. Original means not borrowed knowledge from somebody. His perception was extraordinary, and the power of seeing the things. So he was asked, he was questioned from somebody that how you could discover the great mystery of universe, relativity. He answered, he said simply, I did not discover the relativity discovered me, because I was there, present in now. And other thing, I am always asking, questioning. And he says, when I was small child, I was questioning everything. And now I am old, I have the same curiosity, same vitality to ask questions. That's why now I am aged, very old, but my brain is still the same young when I was 10, 8 years old. Fresh, young, full of vitality. Because I put question when I get up early morning, he said, I question everything. You don't question, you get up like a dead body, from your bed and do repetition. Your whole life is nothing but a routine, repetitive life. You understand what I'm saying? You get up early morning, you repeat things, immediately drink your chai, and you get up so tired, no energy, no curiosity, just very tired. I've seen people how they get up early morning, just as they are not there, like in a deep sleep. You never have energy to enjoy 4 o'clock in India, mostly because India is blessed by sunrise and the movement of sunrise. Lots of wild birds start singing eternal songs, and the koel, the cuckoos start singing. It's so beautiful. And when I am in India, I never miss 4 o'clock, Last time I was guest, my Indian friends, I was staying there. Even I was tired evening, I was getting late, but I was standing at 4. And I was standing without effort, without alarm, because so curious to listen the koel, the cuckoos, Indian cuckoos, which I will miss when I will in Europe. So I was saying to me, I should not miss, because who knows when I will come to India. You understand? Because for me it is extraordinary, because I was knowing in 3-4 weeks I will not be in India, I will be in Europe. So don't miss these opportunities. That vitality, why don't you have? You take things granted, right? So ask real question, serious question, and it should come from your life. From your life means where you standing, where you are living, which state of mind you are going through. Then this question will surely bring a radical transformation in your consciousness, and then you have the eyes to see the beauty, then your eyes do not distort things as they are. These eyes directly see the things. Then you need not to create duality between you who is observer and the things which are observed. They are then one. And in this oneness, there is the unitary perception, and that unitary perception is whole. This wholeness is the wisdom, the supreme intelligence, and it is beauty. Where supreme intelligence is, there is love, and that love itself is beauty. Now, other questions I will answer in the video platform. Till Namaste. Ranjana, before I stop it, one more thing. If you want to see beauty, then do not judge. See things without judgments. Without judgments means don't say I like it or I do not like it. It is beautiful, that is ugly. Do not divide life in two parts. Do not divide your perception in two pieces. Do not divide your observation in two parts, which is one is good, another is not good. Do not bring divisions in your observation. Divisions come when you put words. See the things without words, then there is no division. Similarly, you listen without judgment, without preoccupied knowledge in your brain. Do not listen through your knowledge, because knowledge is the enemy of man. Why? Because knowledge is the part of memory, and memory is past, and past is dead. It does not exist. It exists as your memory, but not reality. You understand now? So now this statement that there is beauty when you see things as they are, you should put it in your life as reality through seeing things without divisions, without words, without thought, without your background of past. What is your background? Memory. Do not use one thing everywhere. You use everywhere one thing, your past. Don't bring past between you and the things you observe. Then you will see the beauty, and this beauty will change you. It is nothing but love. Namaste.